What is up, y'all, and welcome back to another Epic 7 stream. It is your boy Mashuu.
And it's your friendly neighbor Luka.
How are y'all doing today? We got another Orbis Overdrive coming at you, and I'll say it again. I feel like I've been saying it for like every single time, every single Orbis Overdrive over the past like 3 or 4. We have a lot of content, lots of things to talk about.
We actually have a lot to talk about, so let's just move right along into the imprint.
Ooh.
Oh. It's okay. We're gonna move right along.
Maybe we'll move in there in just a bit, you know?
Yeah, just give it a second and we'll get there.
But how are you guys right now? Y'all chilling? You guys liking everything so far?
You know,
I know Luka's suffering a little bit on the inside.
I was trying really hard. I mean, I'll talk about it a little more later, but you know, I was trying.
It happens,
It happens.
Yeah, new intro though. How'd you guys like it? Thank you to our design team, by the way.
Yes.
I'm looking at them right now. Past a couple walls.
Pass over there. We can see
pass
through
over
it.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, moving on into the imprint though, we do have the UI improvements coming through.
And how are you guys feeling about that? Personally, for me, I really like this new UI because of I'm less distracted. It's less distracting for me personally, because when everything was all in one screen, I don't know, something about it, it was hard. So I like this one.
I guess I can see that. I do like this one. It's a lot cleaner in my eyes for like actual choosing and whatnot. The only thing is, like, of course, new UI means you have to get used to it. I still to this day mess up on clicking on like Hero and like the other one that's next to it when
Hero?
they moved it like originally.
The waiting room?
Yeah, all that stuff. I still mess up and I get there and I'm like, this is not what I wanted.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, some people are probably just gonna, it's something new, right?
Yeah.
Whenever there's anything new, it might take some time to get used to it. And maybe you don't like it right now, right? But just maybe give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time. If you still
Just
don't
a
like
wee
it,
bit.
okay, if you still don't like it, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does happen, but hey, but with the new UI improvements, I mean, there's also just like making it more seamless, because how are they gonna add in Rift? I have no idea. Like, just keep scrolling, it'll be just like a huge block at the bottom.
Oh, you mean when it was back at the old one? Oh yeah, because the old one, you would have to then add like another row.
Like a whole block. Like,
But then it would be
have,
empty.
You wouldn't have it one single block and then an empty one, right? So it can't be like that.
Maybe this, if you think about it, this is just preparation for in the future if even more permanent modes get added in.
True. It's a lot
This
easier
is
to just like scroll through.
Genius.
Big brain.
We're cooking. Okay, we're cooking,
hey,
chat.
this is not the Orbis Overdrive anymore. It's time for the cookout.
It's a cooking show. Anyways, moving right along into our next topic, which is the World Arena Insight season starting this week. Okay, and
there's one thing you need to know about it.
Bellion.
That's 3 things, Luka.
But it's one hero.
Yes, it is Bellion. So Bellion skin, guys. Bellion skin for World Arena next season. That means I'm gonna be pushing. Gimmick wants a gamer chair, to be real.
Gamer
Wait.
chair.
I got it. Wait. Bellion is gonna be like esports Bellion.
She's got the headset.
Yeah. The
and
cat
the
headset, gaming chair.
Oh man.
That'd be kind of sick. Yeah. See. Oh no, it's perfect because when she does her S3, you know how she has like that small flash of her going evil.
Okay.
Instead, it's gonna have the small flash of her raging.
With like the
Gamer
keyboard
rage,
breaking.
just like, ah!
Oh, the crossed arms gamer pose.
It'll be perfect.
E-girl belly.
I'll be the chair. Chill, Pyro, chill.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see what she'll look like. I personally am kind of in the boat of I really like her base skin, right? Kind of like how the previous skin with Crow, a lot of people were saying how I really like Crow's base skin. I don't think I'm going to change it. So we'll just have to see.
We will see.
Yeah, and I mean, So, are you gonna be pushing anything past Masters this season, or?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
Chat?
So whenever there's like a really nice skin for a unit that I like, I usually end up pushing past just because I want to like secure myself in case like I explode or something.
Out of Masters?
Yeah. So like let's say like it's Masters, right? So if I get under Masters, I don't get the skin, right? So I'll push past it in case like the last week I like. What if I get ultimately sick? What if like my hands get cut off, and I can't play Epic 7 for like the next couple days?
I feel like you'd still be able to play, but okay, fair.
See,
Fair.
so I have to make sure I can't decay. So
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
Okay. How about chat? Chat, what are you going to be aiming for this season? Last season, I was able to hit Challenger again. So, gonna try again
Props.
to go a little bit higher than I did last season.
Good frame. The frame is really sick too.
I like it. I like the
Yeah,
frame.
it's very like pretty and like flowery, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I can ever really get too high enough to get the prettiest part of the frames, but you know.
It is what it is. But moving on along, we have the World Arena blind function being added.
And what are your thoughts? Because I know there's a little bit of back and forth regarding this topic, because it's a step in the right direction, but it doesn't feel like it's fully there just yet.
Yeah, and for those wondering, we are looking at both chats, so don't worry.
Both Twitch.
Both YouTube and
YouTube.
Twitch. I see both of y'all. If I can't get out of bronze, it'll be a miracle.
Wait.
Oh, if I can. I was like, if I can. I was like, wait. So you want to stay there?
No, you got this. You got this. I
You
believe
got
in
it.
you. Okay. If I was able to hit Masters, you're able to hit Masters. Trust
If
me.
I'm able to hit Masters, you're able to hit Masters.
Don't listen to Mashuu. Okay. Mashuu will just gear gap people all the way through Masters. So don't listen to
Yeah,
him.
it's kind of mean. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie.
I'm a PvE player. Okay, so most of my units are geared for PvE. So if I can hit Masters, this is like my tagline every season. If I can hit Masters, you can too. Okay, using even PvE
okay.
units.
Me too. Using units that may or may not be for PvP.
Yeah.
But speaking of other units, we have a new one coming through.
Yes. So let's move right along into the next topic.
Abyssal Yuffie. Yuffie, so we had K-Ron this year. We have Yuffie now. There's, I think, only one more person left. But we'll see if we end up getting to them. But right now, Yuffie looking nice.
She looks really good. I was saying this earlier, but I feel like she has the same artist as the few previous other kind of waifu units that we've had with the thigh band in their design. It's different thigh bands, but it's thigh bands. So, I'm just saying.
We don't
saying.
know. We're not 100% sure if it's actually
Yes.
the same artist or not.
But based
good
off
squish
of,
could
based
be
off
the
of the
same
design.
person.
I'm
We'll
just,
never know.
I'm just saying.
I do like design overall.
Yeah, I mean, what if it
pretty
was
nice.
like, depending on how squish is
This is
the artist?
See, this is the legit I can fix her unit.
She's got a split personality.
Yeah, she has split personality. So she'll be like, "Help me, I need help," and then all of a sudden she'll go, you're gonna die."
See, but the thing is, I don't think it's like help me. It's just more like
Well, yeah, it's like
I don't know
chilling.
if like it's just two personalities, and I do think her skills are really interesting, right? Where this is the first unit where it's like she inflicts a debuff buff, right? Because her trauma debuff is basically 70% defense
yeah,
on
yeah.
herself, and then she gains attack and speed. And I don't think we've had any other unit that does anything like that.
Nope. It's really interesting, yeah.
Yeah. So moving
Finally,
on.
like a little different stance unit style.
And
Kane,
the Vampire Lord.
Big Buff Daddy-O.
he is super cool. I am pretty excited when it comes out. I think I have enough to try and pull for him. I know he's not limited or anything, but I just like to collect. So I'm just gonna try.
Hammer time.
Okay.
Dude, everyone is gonna be having fun with Kane. Dude, I think, is this not one of, no, this is probably like the second like really big buff dude. I just remembered the other one.
Who?
The Axe God.
Oh.
But we don't see his face.
But we don't. But
This
he's
is
not.
Axe
He's
God's
not
home.
like. He's not like Axe God. Isn't he wearing armor though?
Yeah, that's why.
So what if technically he's just
It's just the armor?
What if it's armor, but he's
armor?
like super? What's it called when it's like they don't look like they're super strong? They have a sleeper build. Maybe Axe God just has like a very sleeper build. See,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
non-Suins.
Yeah, non-Suins, the
Non-Suins.
first humanoid. Suins are humanoid-esque, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking about this right before stream,
Yeah,
and
and
he
I was
was
just like, G-Per, what do you mean?
no, you were saying how like I don't think there's like Kane
Oh,
is kind of
yeah.
like the first one, and I had this face, and he's like not including the Suins, and
Yeah.
I was thinking okay, because that's exactly who I was thinking of. But Eaton's not like
Ethan's a golem.
Yeah, Eaton's not a humanoidish vampire, in that realm, right? In that realm.
Exactly. Like you can't say decor because he looks like a little more stouter and thicker, like sideways.
Okay.
No, but he's buff as heck. But like Kane is just like he's ripped to shreds. He's just a different style, you know. Sven is super ripped. This is like older Sven. Yeah. This is like Sven's dad.
If Sven was a vampire.
Yeah, if Sven was a vampire, everyone was asking for specialty change Sven. This is it. This is no.
Would this be a specialty change though?
I'm just kidding, but he looks sick. So.
Oh yeah, Lena.
That's a girl. It's different.
Girl's different.
Yeah, we have.
I mean,
we have
okay,
a
that is-
single buff girl. We need more. Do you have
Yeah.
any other buff girls? I don't know. But anyways, before we get too much into the talk of thinking of who else is buff,
Let's move right along into Rift.
Rift.
And there has been quite a lot of talk about it. There are some people who are disappointed with the mode, other people who are really enjoying it. Chat, I know some people are saying they didn't like it.
we're seeing
we
everyone's
see you, but is there anyone in chat who's like, I actually like this mode? We were talking about this earlier, and I was literally trying so hard, chat. I was literally right up until the last second of when I could, I was playing Rift to try and figure out a team for myself to be able to use it. I am still struggling. I was able to get a team that works, but it doesn't do enough damage. So it would take way too much stamina. So I'm trying to build a more damage team, but the more damage team right now is not working. So
Yeah, I personally like it. It leads for a lot of experimentation and a lot of different like play, right? Between teams comparatively to other people. But we'll be able to go over that later.
A little bit
in
more
this,
in depth.
I almost said episode, but it's not. In the stream, yeah, we'll go into depth of exactly like what teams people are currently using, etc. But I guess one thing that we are going to go into is...
We are going to be bringing in our guest now, and as you saw earlier from our really cool opening sequence, brand new by the way, again, we have Deity with us today.
Woo! What is up, Deity? If you could please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Deity. I've been playing up 7 pretty much since it came out. I play on Europe server even though I live in America, so that's always been a weird thing. But I've loved the game forever. I take breaks occasionally. I think that's what keeps me liking it so much. But I'm back and I've been going crazy on the game for the last probably 4 months.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we were talking to Deity earlier, and I was like, dude, he's like one of the day one like control players when it first came out, trying to force it in every team comp in World Arena, and it was very much the struggle back then. Unfortunately, watching him boom sometimes, even trying to use Mui when she first got released, before buff, and even Edda. I was on the Edda
Benevolent
train
Roman.
too. I was on the Edda train too.
I remember that.
Yeah, I boomed.
But yeah, so the first thing I do want to talk about is the UI improvements, and what are your thoughts on them?
So I really like the UI improvements. The only thing, I'd said it earlier, but you can't click at the bottom, you have to scroll. Once you get used to the scrolling part, it looks super clean, and I think it's really good for like just overall appearance of the game, but that is my one complaint, is it looks like you can click it, you can't click it.
Okay, that is fair. That is fair. Something
fair. Something to look into maybe.
something to
Maybe
get
having
used to.
clickable icons.
So the next thing I want to ask is, what kind of QOL or UI related change would you want to see in the
Ooh.
future? Chat, you can answer this too. What kind of change would you like to see, QOL or UI related?
Quality
get
of
one.
life?
Yeah, you
Wait,
get
it says
one.
15%. I think that counts as quality of life in PvE, right? My life would be way better with no 15% in the new game mode.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people would say that, but you know, a different QOL.
Not different. Straight up, just like, nah, choose the next
Well,
one. Sorry.
that was the one I had because my quality of life would go up a lot from that.
Ooh.
Oh,
Spirit Phoenix has the one that I would suggest, is give
pretty
the
good
option
one.
to use dust first when upgrading.
Yes, that is
I
huge.
would love for that to be only dust, or like at least an only dust option first. That would be perfect.
I also like the pet skill search, because I set it
Oh,
on
yeah.
skills, but then you gotta look at every single one again to double check what the skills are. That, for me, would be a great QOL, actually.
I have a triple S Rift pet already.
So my true answer to this is universal charms. I forgot that was like the main thing I wanted. It's universal
Oh,
charms because
that
new players
would
are
be-
struggling.
I mean, technically, we got the equipment and accessory charms at least.
Yeah,
we
if
need-
we could
yeah.
break those two up and have just accessory or equipment, maybe, or just do them all the same charm eventually, I think that would be
Oh,
huge for players.
That would be.
Yeah, because then I would just like, I have so many accessory charms.
Mhm.
I have so many.
Ooh, stat gem mods not rolling the same stat. I am behind that one. It is so sad when I am trying to, use my mod gems. I've used 4 and they all stay the same. It hasn't gone up.
Rip.
And that is definitely a feels bad. I can agree to that. So moving on, let's talk about World Arena. And my first question is, what rank will you be pushing for this season?
At least silver, if I can make it.
You can do it, I believe.
You got this. Getting out of
But-
bronze.
Yeah,
Getting out of
no,
bronze.
I'm trying to debate if I wanted to do a super hard push this season or not.
Ooh.
I might try to go for the legend. I don't think I can hit it unless I get lucky. I know I can hit like at least top 300, but getting
Ooh.
that. But I don't, the problem is if I don't hit legend, I don't want to take an emperor frame away from somebody because
Ah.
I have my frame. I'm never changing my frame. So if someone wanted the emperor frame and I took it, I'd feel so bad.
But the new frames look so good.
I know they look good, but I'm not changing mine. Mine's sick.
That's true.
That's
The
fair.
old Emp frame.
Yeah.
Crab gaming.
Crab
gaming.
gaming.
So, I mean, do you feel like the meta will change in this next season, or what would need to happen in order for the meta to get shaken up?
I feel like the meta's already been shaken up from last patch. It's still, right now it's preseason, so I'm kind of memeing a lot. I'm not playing super sweaty games, but I don't know what the true meta is at this point anymore because of ML Ken, Kron, Kron not so much, but ML Ken and all those characters that got buffed. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I do feel like this will probably be one of the, this season is one where there hasn't been just one defined play style that will take you to the top compared to a lot of the other previous seasons where
Yeah, usually
there
we
was
call it-
always at least one,
Yeah.
right? But this season, or coming into the season, you will be able to play a lot more different play styles compared to the past and still make it to being a top player. At least that's what it seems like.
one quick thing with that. It's crazy how fast cleavers adapt because MLK and MLK came out and you could destroy cleavers. And now Sharklet and everything else are here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cut you guys off.
Thank
But they
God
adapted
we have,
so quick.
We have answers, cleavers. Granted, it's still pretty hard to cleave nowadays compared to before. I have cleave units built, but I mostly play standard now. It's unfortunate. It feels like I've fallen, from grace.
Mashu's like, I can't cleave.
Please, what happened? HQ, please. Bring him back.
No way, standard shoe. Standard shoe.
Oh my gosh. It's just how it is. I mean.
Yeah, so I mean, what are your thoughts on the Bellion skin? I mean,
Or
that it
Bellion
being,
being.
yeah,
Oh.
Bellion.
The Bellion skin looked awesome.
Oh.
I thought it looked so good.
Deity, you're not supposed to tell them.
I know, I'm kidding. I don't know. I mean, Bellion getting the skin is okay, I guess.
Oh.
Deity,
Hopefully
do
it's
you-
good.
Do you use hair at all?
I have an injury Bellion right now that I'm trying to do with like injury Mashuu comps, and
Yeah.
it never works. She's just not it. She's a counter unit at this point. I feel like
Yeah.
counter set. So I'll always have her geared, but I don't like picking her. So not too excited for her skin.
I agree, because I mean, unlike before when Bellion, it feels like when your Bellion would go, it would be more like, okay, cool, she went. Now I'm starting to win the game more. But now it's like she has to go to be a unit. So it feels a lot harder to play her into things, unless it's like you're going against like full souls.
Bellion on a bike instead of a chair.
Oh, we're talking about how we could.
That-
All right, Deity, how would or what would you see fit to have Bellion like in her new skin?
Well, did you guys talk about this on stream already? The gamer one.
Yeah.
I think that's the best idea I've heard so far
It's
for
so
it.
Okay.
good.
There's the
okay.
Black Mamba Bellion, I think it was called.
That has
that-
been going around,
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
its rounds.
Or wait, is that like a leak or something? I thought that was like in the Ace side story or something.
Oh no, it's Black Mamba Bellion was in the
Okay.
yeah Espa
I was gonna feel
side
bad if that was like some leak or something I shouldn't be talking about. I just
story.
saw a
Don't
picture.
worry, you're good.
So okay, if it wasn't Bellion and you had the choice of choosing the RTA skin, who would it be and why?
Pirate Captain Flayan. And why? Because Pirate Captain Flayan.
That's all you need.
Solid
That's
answer.
That's
Solid
all you need to
answer.
say. That's all you need to say.
Okay. Oh,
Make
I
her
mean,
not a pirate. But say Pirate Captain Flayan, but not be a pirate. I think it'd be cool.
Ooh, that would be kind of interesting though if her skin
How would they
made
change
her
it, dude?
not a pirate. What if her skin?
Oh no, Luka's cooking.
What if her skin was like a navy skin, and then Navy Captain Landy would later come out with a skin that's like a pirate skin? So they're like going undercover or something. I don't know. I was just,
Okay, I see.
I like the cowboy skin.
do you see it? Do
I
you
see it. I see it.
A cowgirl skin? That'd be pretty good. Like cowboy,
Oh.
cowgirl? That'd make
That'd be
no
cool.
sense. That'd be perfect.
That could be cool though.
Yeah, it would be cool. I don't know how you get the cannons in there, but you could try. It's gonna be horses. Mecha horses opening their mouths and shooting cannons.
Oh my god, that would be
Wow,
really
we're
interesting.
we're getting
We're-
away from it.
And I mean, speaking of World Arena, what are your thoughts on the blind function that's now being added?
I don't think it's gonna do anything with the current system because we still have profile cards being shown. So like the only thing is like in lower RTA you queue up against more different people so you won't recognize each other, but for high RTA everyone's just gonna recognize everybody's profile cards, so people are gonna have to get creative and make like 10 profile cards or 5 and switch them out.
Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna have like a bunch of different profile cards, or you get your guild just to all do the same one,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
no one will ever know. They won't know.
I know like some people are saying, oh, you can just like turn off your profile cards, but you know, people want to show them off, right?
Yeah,
that
true.
was kind of like the purpose of them. I know one of the kind of solutions that like people were talking about is potentially having all of the like match the profile or the profile cards come at the end of drafting. So rather than seeing it in the beginning, you do your drafting and banning, and then at the end, right before you go into the matches, when you would have the profile cards. So that way, people are still able to stay creative and
Yeah,
whatnot.
show it off like right before.
But you wouldn't know until literally as you get into the match. So, yeah. It wasn't my idea. It was one that I saw.
It was Luka's idea. She's
It
still in
wasn't. It wasn't. And I mean, we have been talking about units, and so what are your thoughts on Abyssal Euphene's design?
Her design?
Yeah, her
Not
design
Kit?
first.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I like her design. She reminds me of another character from something. I don't know what it is. I never figured it out, but I really like her design.
Oh, like from a video game, an anime?
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
video game?
No, it's another video game.
Oh.
I
Chat?
don't, it's something.
It's something.
It's something. Okay. So then, I mean, next, I want to talk about her skill set. So what do you think about her skill set?
I can't really tell yet. She looks like she has a lot of potential because she has a consistency in her kit of her S2 always affecting combat readiness push, and any kind of consistent character is nice. Plus, guaranteeing ignoring effect res on the pushback is good. Debuffs, even though she cleanses debuffs, that's still her main weakness, it looks like.
Yeah,
So I'm a little worried on that sense. I definitely think she's going to be very playable, but I just don't know how often.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. And Druna and Jodo, I see it. I totally see who you guys are talking about, and I see it. Deity, now that we have 3 Euphenes, do you have a favorite Euphene? And chat, do you also have a favorite Euphene?
Say it, Deity.
I guess
Say it.
it's just a new. I'm not saying how you feel. It's a new one.
How'd you know? I was talking about the original.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say either the original one, because I mean it's just nostalgia at that point from the beginning of the game. But I gotta say, a new one looks pretty nice. No holiday fiend for me. No, thank you.
No holiday
Too much going on there.
Yeah, too much. Too much food. Lots of meat.
Yeah, and I mean, in the original one, she does have her skin, too.
Yeah.
The really cute one.
Yeah, that is true. I do like the original. Like Deity was saying, it does like have the nostalgia. I'll see how like the new new unit plays into it though, because I feel like if I whenever I keep on using a unit, I start to like them a lot more too.
Oh.
Because like you see all their skills all the time, if they look like extra special. Because like every time we release a new unit, all their skills look hella nice. You know what I mean? I'm just like, ooh, it's so flashy. Everyone's getting hit. Meanwhile, like the old Euphene's just like smacking someone, so just like bonking someone.
Yeah, that was it with her. But it's I don't know. I used her a lot in like old content, so I do like her. Old Euphene.
Ooh. Okay. Oh man, Abdug waited 5 years for her ML.
Hey,
Yes.
but now she's here.
The picnic costume. The picnic costume is so cute. So I mean, now that we've talked about Abyssal Euphene, let's talk about Kane. And again, how do you feel about his design?
He's a guy.
What?
Thank you, Deity. I agree.
He's a dude.
I agree. I have the same sentiment. He's a dude.
He's a dude.
He's a
Guys can
dude.
still appreciate dudes.
I
Chat.
can't. I told you.
Chat.
I legit called him Daddy-O.
Chat. Do you agree with this? This feels like husbando slander. Yes,
Husbando
guys do not
yeah.
deserve to be good.
That's what it's
Come on.
supposed to be.
Come on.
Kane's
Respect.
design is cool. Granted, I like the cooler like other types. He's like Giga Chad style, you know. But like if I like a dude's like art style,
Jim
I like someone who's like more like cooler or slicker.
Like a Brieg.
No, not Brie. I like Watcher
Brand?
Shuri. Watcher
Oh,
Shuri
Watcher
is cool.
Shuri.
Watcher Shuri is really nice.
Is he?
It's
is
the
he like?
military-esque style, you know.
Oh, so Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Cavill.
The Cavill also looks good, yeah. Style-wise, yeah, Cavill looks good.
Okay. So, what are your thoughts on his skill set? I know it's looking like it's gonna be a Rift character, but you know.
Yeah, so I'm excited to get him. So Rift will be easier. I want to get a couple copies of his artifact, so I really hope I get that along the way. But his skill set overall, I don't see him being used in PvP at all. When we already have Kayron that does a similar thing and isn't pickable right now, I don't see how he would come in and be pickable in RTA at least. For Arena and Guild Wars, you could probably use him though.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, and yeah, I wonder if there would be some way to make where it's like he's like a niche pick or something, right?
Chris,
I mean,
Effectorus.
there's always going to be that person, right? Who like forces them in some way that we didn't know about. There's always people like that. Like look at the Carbuncle dude climbing. They reach master.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that would always come in with a full Carbuncle team.
Yeah.
Imagine
And
losing
then
to a player
there's also
against Carbuncle.
the Azalea lover. They also reach master, I believe.
Ooh.
They use Azalea.
Azalea?
Is it-
Oh,
is it-
I don't know. That's how I
is
call
it?
her.
I don't know.
Oh.
But the worst sister, pretty much.
She's a sister?
Yeah.
Who's your sister?
Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay, Luka.
I don't know it
worry about
either.
the lore. But a Godmother fan club, see Vic?
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, Kane will be interesting. I want to see.
Yeah, I am pretty excited. I again, like I said earlier, I'll probably try to pull for him, just because I'm a collector, and if I don't have Rift somehow figured out by then, because I don't have haste, I don't have Charlotte, I do not have Surin built, I don't have someone else that is another popular pick. So I'm hard struggling over here, guys. I'm hard struggling.
And don't worry, guys, we'll show you because you don't need any of those units. I don't use any of those units in my current build, but yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that is everything for Rift. We were talking about Rift, so I thought I asked about Rift.
No.
But we were just talking about it. So, have you tried out Rift mode, and what are your thoughts on it? You know, people are saying that they don't like it, and some people are saying they like it. What team are you on, Deity?
I love it so far. So it's probably my favorite game mode that's been added in a year or longer. I really enjoy it because it's getting me to use characters I never thought I'd ever use. Like I 6-starred 6 or 7 new characters this morning to test them out to see how they'd work, because I was just having fun with it.
Which units were those that you were playing around
The
with?
secret unit.
Yeah, give us the sauce.
What all did I do? I did a bunch of stuff that didn't work. Well, I 6-starred Fire Dingo, which
Fire
did
Corvus.
work. That's how.
No.
No, I didn't do Fire Corvus. I'd have to pull up my account. I didn't
People are
do
saying
Godmother,
Godmother.
but she was on the list. Yeah,
Oh.
she was on the list, but I
She's
didn't
on
do
the
her.
list.
I had to redo a mascot Hazel. That was one of them. I had to 6-star Haste. That's on my current team. But I did like 3 wasted ones that I feel bad about now. But I had like 8 billion thingies to 6-star characters, so it's all good.
I have to say, I think I was watching Kev Strive's Twitch, and he felt like he was debated by the Godmother pick. I don't
Really?
know, or was it Vic? Was it you? I don't know. Someone was saying someone in their chat was really pushing Godmother on them, and then they fully built Godmother and used her, and then they felt like they were scammed. I forgot
Yeah.
who it was, but
Someone was trying to bait me into doing it. I was like, no, I'm good. I got a team.
Dude, what I'm seeing in chat though is like a lot of different units being thrown out there, and that's like the crazy part. Like you
True.
said, like everyone's team comps is totally different so far, and yeah, it's been crazy. Like I wanted to go in straight with no knowledge whatsoever, so I was like reading everything and trying to build my own team, and we'll see in just a bit like what team I have.
yeah, and I mean, I know a lot of people are kind of saying like, oh, this is like too difficult, but it just came out. Okay, people are still cooking. Tristan, we're waiting.
Everyone waiting for that
Okay.
video. Where's the
Um,
video?
But yeah, so It just came out, and it is one of the more kind of end game game modes. So if you're unable to do it right now, just know this one season is 4 to 6 months. Okay, 4 to 6 months for you to be able to get to a level where you can do it. So you have some time. Do not feel discouraged just because, you know, like content creators are able to get it a lot faster, or other players that you see are getting it faster. You can do it. Okay?
You got this.
You can do it. I mean, I know the second that I'm able to do it, I'm going in a Discord. I'm like, I finally did it. It took me forever, but I did it.
Insert that meme where it's like that Japanese guy in the middle of a lake
Oh, yeah.
in the cold. You got this.
Yeah, and I mean, I should have popped my free unequipped scroll trying to do this.
Oh my god, she spent like 25 mil just moving gear around. You're just laughing it off.
I spent like 10 or 12 million at least this morning.
Oh,
I'm not the only one.
Granted, yeah, gold's nothing. It's okay. For us, we farmed enough. We have enough gold. We're chilling.
It doesn't feel like enough.
I have like 330 mil, so I'm okay. Granted, it's been going down. But yeah.
330 million.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're not getting the billion?
No, I was trying to hit it at first, but then I was just like, I wanted to make more of the pets and finally do that. And I was like, dude, it costs so much money. And then I just, because that was a good thing, I was saving pet tickets up because I just got enough. I have a triple S Rift pet too.
Okay, why are we get a new pet for this system? That is one thing I'm salty about, actually. I forgot. I spent over 100 tickets. I didn't get anything A or S for skills for Rift. Not a single pet out of like, it was only 110, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I have no
spent,
pet now.
500 tickets. Yeah, then that's. I barely got it on like the last pull. The last pull, I got one of the S's I was missing. I was like, okay, perfect. I'm done. Let's go.
I'm in the same boat as Abduck. Around 800 for 2 skills, two S skills.
Oh dang. It's okay. You'll get.
I'm gonna
there.
get it.
Granted, the you don't really need it like 100% though. Like it's not that crazy. Yeah.
It's just nice.
It's not like hunts. It's way different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
clear
nice.
way less because it only activates every time you clear it, right? Not every.
No,
fight?
so I found out that every fight you do,
Oh
it
my
counts, yeah.
goodness! Oh no!
At least for not the double score one, but the charm and the equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, which is already on low percentages, so it's not that
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
Okay, but it's still something.
yeah, it's still something.
And
Daity's
now,
rethinking his life. Yeah, it's
and
like-
now that we have talked in depth about Rift mode, I thought it would be a fun idea for all of us to do it together on stream, so that way Mashuu can show you that it is doable without haste.
Without haste, I only run full waifu, but before we get into that, we'll go into the sanctuary. And you guys will see here my units all right here,
Yes.
all chilling. This is the team I use. This is the team I use to clear, okay guys? This is the team I use. They're all not even that crazily geared or anything. It's for like a okay clear. Full waifu team. You guys will be able to see it. You'd think that the knight would be in the front line, but it's not. Ravi's at the front liner just 'cause she has lifesteal.
The Ravi in the front line with low defense is actually really nice too, since it pens defense.
Yep, exactly. And then we have next up the Ilyanov. Here you go. Yep.
Okay.
I just use this Ilyanov I just built randomly just so I could use, to be honest, for like random arena teams.
Huh?
Yeah, see? You guys are wondering, see? If I could clear it using this, then it's fine. It's like 6 runs to clear right now, and then it just gets better. I do need to optimize it, obviously. I was just trying to clear it first, trying to get like started on everything, but this is just without any thinking whatsoever.
Oh,
Yeah, don't see. I'm telling you, you guys are making fun of the gear that's on here. It is just the free gear that I had laying around that I just put on her. That had 44 crit chats on my KDs. That's why. Yeah, see.
Dang, 6 runs not worth their energy.
It's 6 runs right now, but
But
I mean, the
yeah.
further you go, and then the more I optimize it, the better it gets, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is fully unoptimized. I just like wanted to clear.
That's one thing that a lot of people have to learn with this is your first runs, no matter what, are gonna take longer. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to put more into it to get the reward later of making it easier.
But eventually, like the hope, especially when you guys look at it, right? It was built on the fact that you're gonna run this a lot, and eventually, like go to the like all the abilities like count on the fact that you're gonna be running a lot, especially the last one, because the last one, go click the triangle looking one. Yeah, hold that. Yeah, see this one increases counter force by 7, meaning that you get 7 additional turns
That's a lot.
to work with. Yeah. So meaning that you get to clear faster, or at the end, you want to clear in one run.
And yeah, how do you have 1,800 leaves? Do you not run hunts?
What the
On hunt
1800? I
boosts?
have no leaves actually. Actually, I'm getting there. I'm getting close to no leaves. But yeah.
But I do feel like that the Rift controller is probably going to reset each season, because I feel like that would make sense.
That would make sense.
That would
yeah,
make
to me.
sense. You get this 4 to 6. I know someone thought I said 46. No, 4 to 6 months. And then-
46 months, dang, Luka.
And then it
10-year
resets.
plan for real.
But yeah, so I was thinking, originally I was gonna show my account and do Rift mode, but when I tell you I spent all morning and right before stream trying to put together a team to clear it fast enough.
Yeah, I guess right now we could go into, rather than going into it, we could go into talking about what units also would be good in this area, right? So the way he works, right? Your front unit, he's always going to be defense pen, right? He has defense penetration, so you need low defense in that case. That's why I put Ravi in this case instead, what Deity was saying. So she has high health, or well, higher health than most. She has life steal, and I just don't have her use her 3rd skill because he can't get stunned or have pushback anyway. So that was just constantly doing that on that end. With Ilyanov, I just needed a little more damage and some off-turn damage on the side. The crit damage is nice too. To increase the damage overall. Eventually I'll be ending up going to a 1 healer, but because I wanted survivability just in case, especially just to get like the first couple, I had double healer. In this case, Katie's works really well because 1, she's the 4-star unit, so pretty easy to build overall. And she just gives massive healing around with barrier. Barrier is always nice because the thing that the boss will do is burn, and burn is burn pop is a big problem in this one too.
Yeah, that is how I keep losing with only less than 10 turns left.
And then I know people already have Tamarin built, so I wanted to make a team that people could use with Tamarin because most people have her built already, and that way she has increased CR, even if she doesn't have the dual attack, increased CR push, good amount of healing, and she has attack buff for everyone too with the push up. So, and yeah.
Yeah, so
Just
Deity,
unoptimized.
I think you said that right now you're at about what, 80 or 100 stamina?
I am like 2% damage away from being down to 80.
Okay.
So it takes me 3 runs.
What's
Nice.
your team? Walk us through your team.
My team is Mascot Hazel frontline on Idol's Cheer.
Oh.
And then I have Haste on RNL for now to get extra turns to survive. So Haste is defense break. And then backline, I have Fire Dingo. He helps reset Hazel to keep my team alive. And then, well, he resets everybody so I can cycle back into Haste too. But then lastly, I have Rage Set Millum. So the Idol's Cheers to push the Millum every time Hazel gets hit from the extra attack or the regular attack. And then my Millum's Rage Set, 5k attack, 320 crit damage, I think. So she hits super hard.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
But that Millum will be traded out for the new character once he comes. Kane.
Yeah, Millen being a really good unit has a extra survivability. Got life steal for free on that first skill, and then she has extra damage on there because of the passive. It's always nice. Yeah, and like you said, like you were saying, Dita, like your favorite portion, right? I'm going about this like my own way, thinking about it, and you have your own team as well. And it's kind of crazy because like a lot of different people are throwing out a lot of different like unit bases that they're using, which is really nice. It's because you're able to see that diversity, right?
And for the people who keep trying to push Godmother, why? Why? If you could give me a good enough reason why to build Godmother, an
Luka will build
actual good reason, I will build her. But you have to convince me, okay? Only if you can convince me will I do it. Because Mick told us to. Yeah, you gotta sell me the Godmother pitch, cause, you know.
Cause she's the mother of God, of course. Of course.
No, so it looks like you already started it.
Yeah, I started it already.
Okay, well, this is what your potential run could look like.
It looks really jank because it's bruisers. There's no defense break. Something that I would add, of course.
But it could work.
But it could work. Hey, it gets the job done, and that's all you need, especially in the beginning, right?
Yeah. So we'll see it working.
For the sins of you and your kind.
Wow. But Deity, other than that, I mean, you could tell us too, like, what else would you say in terms of like units that are possible or possibly could be used in this?
Almost any casual damage dealer for fire can be used in like the 1 damage dealer slot for your team, because haste is like a support, so he does some damage, but Charlotte's really good. You can do Jacko. What are the other fire characters? Zealot Carmen Rose, that's not bad.
I do Carmen. I was thinking about using her too, but I don't have her like fully built. So I was just like, oh, I don't know. She does provide debuffs and has healing on her. Just go on.
Does DPS need a rage set?
No.
No. I don't use rage set on any of my DPS here.
My reasoning for using rage set is I'm trying to get my run as quick as possible to clear it in 1 to 2 attempts. So I'm just trying to min-max it the most I can as fast as possible.
Vic is giving us the sales pitch for Godmother. Says lower gear requirement, 55% F on all units and speed buff. All her skills have a debuff, which is good because it takes up a slot. S2 attack down, decrease hit chance, has haste. Oh yeah, RNL doesn't proc. S1 to target, increase your damage. Okay. Miss Confile. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
okay.
I don't,
you know,
from this,
why,
from what I'm seeing, it doesn't sound so bad.
Cope? You know, like why is it cope then?
Yeah, I know.
Why? Like,
because it's Godmother. It's coping because it's Godmother.
But
Isn't Miss
also,
Confile like a 50%? Sorry for cutting you off, but
Miss Confile is not. I think it's less. I think
yeah,
it's 50%
that
at max.
sounds. If that's your sole defense breaker, that sounds a little.
that's
I
a
don't know.
little. Maybe that's where they went wrong. But someone in chat earlier was asking about Jacko, and the thing is, I was trying with Jacko and I forgot about the stealth thing. But
Oh yeah, he does more damage on stealth.
But what tends to happen is he will do his AoE and
then
it
do it
knocks
after.
it knocks her out from her stealth anyway. And at least for me, I haven't gotten it to work yet, but I think it's possible.
Watch, the only time I put this up is where they die.
Wait, so if a character goes into stealth, he targets them?
No, it just does more damage.
It does more damage.
Oh, okay.
Just put it on Sacred Scythe, and then she'll just heal every turn. Add survivability.
Yeah, and so the reason why we're talking about debuffs too, guys, even though I don't have any, is that you see that there can only be 10 debuff slots, or 10 slots of either debuffs or buffs. The more slots that you accrue for debuffs will stop this turn thing, which makes
The defense pen.
yeah, the defense pen side. And pretty much you want to stuff his slots with debuffs so that way he doesn't get stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, because for every one less debuff, the stronger he gets.
Yeah, that. My brain
It
can't
looks like you're
function right
dying
now.
here.
Oh, I am dying. See, of
almost
course,
had
guys,
it.
the one time I put it on stream is the one time it doesn't pass. But as you saw before, it does. I swear to God, it does work.
Can't lose.
It's the Godmother
This is a
pitch.
nightmare.
See, now you have to go build
Okay, this
Godmother.
is it. Godmother diff.
Dude, if it resets, I'm gonna be so
For the
sad.
sins
Cause you had it on.
I'm gonna be so sad because it never failed the whole time, and I've already cleared it like how many times?
I mean, you know that he's cleared it multiple times
Yeah, I have the
because
stuff on
he
it.
has all his
screams
stuff.
of pain are music
But
to
anyways,
my
like I said, like it's pretty easy either way, to be able to use it. Like I said, you saw the gear, you saw all the stuff, and it's still passable. Obviously, I need to optimize it still, so that this stuff doesn't happen. But yeah, overall, it's pretty interesting to see a new piece of content, be able to have like such a variety of units, and I think too that that's why I had a lot of fun with it too, because my whole thing was like being able to build different units, look at them, and it's like, okay, this unit could go here.
And then, yeah, I heard Ed is also a relatively good pick if you have him because, you know, his cleanse,
seems good, yeah.
he gives a debuff. Mine's not tanky enough. He has no debuffs. Mashuu is a no debuff team.
We're a debuff, no debuff. Yeah.
can't escape
Roy Mustang, dude. See, eventually though, when you get to the end, I do want to see what people end up doing to one-shot it, because that's when things start to change. Like especially after you get like a couple more abilities, you're able to see like the health go down like crazily fast compared to like when you first started. It's that progression that I like too. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Our
Yeah.
teams are going to be completely different at the end than at the start.
Yeah.
Just so everybody's aware, you're building your team to get past this. But the bad thing is, this doesn't reset every month, right? It's permanently up for the 4 to 6 months.
I believe so. Yeah. As in like between the months, it doesn't reset.
So like the
Yeah.
rewards or nothing. Okay, so
I
yeah,
don't
at
think
that
so.
point, we're building a lot of these characters to carry us until we can one-shot it at the end.
Yeah.
Pretty
These
much.
characters go back to the
But
waiting
it's
room.
cool. It's cool for me on my end because I'm just like, ooh, it's like content that changes as you go, as you progress.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So where does Kayron fit into this? You know, maybe there could be a way.
Show us. Where
You-
does Kayron Atsu?
Yeah,
where
yeah.
does he fit into the?
Where does he fit into it?
I could see it working. Maybe RNLing just for damage and having them counter that.
Or like the team I'm using, I could trade him out for Millum. It just wouldn't be as good, but it would
That's
still
true.
work.
That's true.
Ooh.
You could trade him out for Milo.
Because Millum is no damage, so usually you have 3 like debuff or 2 debuffers, 1 healer, and then any damage dealer for fire would work there.
Dang, Vic's already got this down to a science for the level 8 comp.
I need gold for equipment exchange, says ALM. Me too.
You can't escape retribution.
Kayron fits in storage. I agree. But that's
Dang.
because I'm waifu player.
Yeah.
Wait, Dust Devil Kayron? That sounds.
Oh, wait, yeah. Dust Devil
Rage
Kayron
set
with
Dust Devil
counter.
Kayron? I don't know if. Oh. I'm doing Rage set without his chair, but counter set, putting him up front, I think he just dies, doesn't he?
For the
How does he
sins
stay
of
alive?
You and your kind, you will suffer.
Will he take enough turns to be okay? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
I
think you
think
have to
so.
put him in the back.
No
Yeah.
way.
So he'll never be able to counter really.
Ooh, okay, I
Like,
got you. Okay. Abigail front line, Kayron back line, and then, and then you're running like
Pain are music to my
your
ears.
mascot Hazel and +1. Your haste. Would that work?
Is that cooking?
I don't know.
Is this
I
cooking
could
or
be
is this
cooking.
copium?
Yeah, I could be cooking.
Chat?
I remember, dude. I
Cooking
tried
or
to,
copium?
in the beginning too. I also tried to run Abigail. It was
She
so
did
hard.
nothing, right?
Yeah, I was
For
just
this?
like, okay. I was like, maybe if I just like leave her on S1ing constantly, I'll be fine.
Like, what can you even put her on? Like the Vampire Touch artifact for S1s and S3 to land that debuff?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's the only
And
thing I could think of.
it didn't work that well.
We in a kitchen
It didn't
now.
work that well. That's all I gotta say.
That's one of the best things about this game mode is it's bringing out artifacts like Torn Sleeve,
Yeah.
Cradle of Life. I have Cradle of Life on my Fire Dingo. I never thought I'd use that artifact in my life, or Fire Dingo.
I know. I legit have a +30 Cradle of Life just chilling.
Yep.
And I'm just like, dude, I'm never gonna use this.
It feels good to do this, and I can't wait till they do, or like we get the water one, the grass one, like if those come out eventually, which hopefully they do. I think
Same.
it's just a fun week or two of Epic 7 while you're figuring out these teams.
Mhm.
Something that's not RTA for in-game players.
Yeah, and
Feels
then
good.
for other players who are like obviously having trouble with it, you guys can wait, and then people will eventually figure it out, figure out what's the best or like how to go about it, and yeah.
Apple,
Well,
you're
wait.
thinking of
That's too much
Zealot
content.
Carmen Rose. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or especially change Inquisitor Axe on lifesteal. He can't really. Well, no, he gets so many extra
No.
hits.
Uh,
I
Yeah.
don't think that'd work.
Apparently,
know, there's a
Cradle
lot
is
of
used a lot in
testing.
AI.
In
I didn't know.
AI?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Yeah. it's-
I run around in AI and grab chests. While my
Oh
character
no!
uses.
Oh no,
I
Deity,
don't know
not you
anything
too!
about AI.
Not
On my
you
like
too.
tutorial accounts, I show people the right way to do it, and then on my main account, I'm like, all right, you guys go do this. I'm chilling. I'm gonna go grab some goods.
Data's like, I showed you, now you could do it for
Yeah.
me.
These loot goblins over here.
I'm like a half loot goblin. I will help in the beginning, and then afterwards, I'm just like,
In the
all right.
beginning,
Yeah.
when it's easy.
I-
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I do.
Because it's like easy to move around and help people, but what a lot of people have trouble doing is like being consistent at that in the beginning, and then once you get to later forward, it's like, oh, okay, now I just have to keep attacking a boss. That's when I get lazy, so I just run around, and I rather run around because it feels like I'm doing more. Right.
Okay, so
see, I rather move around the board than stay in a single place.
so Deity and Mashuu are loot goblins confirmed.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
good.
I mean, yeah, I won't deny it.
Kick me if you don't like it.
I won't deny it. It's just what it is, man. but yeah, I mean, for this team, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty safe. I don't know how I lost last time. I say that, and then imagine I'm gonna lose again. I'm gonna cry.
Because that would be your third one.
Is it?
I think you had
No
two.
way.
It said two earlier.
No
Time
way.
to turn the auto off.
I mean, I don't know if
call
you
me
want
off.
to. You want to like not cast or curse
Hey,
yourself.
how about we just like put it in background battling so I don't have to watch it?
Well,
It's stressing me out, Luka. Come on.
no, we gotta.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is there any way to do it with less than 4 characters? Because the boss gets CR push every time
Yeah, that's true.
you
The
take a
boss
turn. So
does
is
get-
there might be a cheese strat.
Ooh.
Bringing
Yo,
2
yo,
characters, a
Deity.
debuffer, and a heavy damage dealer sustain with like Fire Ravi plus a defense break. I don't know. I might cook after stream. I got some ideas
Ooh,
now.
Oh, he's cooking.
cooking.
But yeah, that's why like it's really cool. It's a really cool new content to have for me, especially because I'm just like, oh, okay, it's like always changing over time, and then like as you go, you can still figure out a lot of things to make it better.
Every tear we
It's not just like a one and done, you know?
Yeah. The boss is really slow.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
rage set plus something else only take 2 turns. Hit
Wait,
rage
can
set
it
every
get slow
turn.
debuff?
No, it cannot.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Imagine.
In a world, you know,
Is there a limit to how much?
there is
Oh.
no limit. There is no limit.
Oh, you clear. Okay.
Hey, of course, I cleared. Like, you guys.
Yeah, I know. Because I just wanted to. The limit would
Oh, no,
probably
you
just.
can't look at it unless you fully exit.
Oh,
Yeah, you can fully exit.
but then it's gonna count
That's
as
fine.
a.
That's fine. Oh no, it's gonna count as a
It's
loss.
gonna count as a loss.
Yeah,
Oh
it'll count as a
shoot!
loss.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
You
no.
can't- you
Alright,
can't exit.
yeah.
Okay.
See, Luka messed up, but it's okay. But you can do it as many times as you want.
But I
Kinda grind
think
the
once
gear
like
out.
collecting the like rewards.
Yeah,
is,
the
like,
rewards are only one
a
time.
limit.
Because
but
yeah,
it's like hunts where you just cut.
and it is also a new place that you can farm the reversion stuff.
Oh yeah, the stone.
Yeah, because then you could get it at least from the completion achievements.
Mhm.
So there's that. But yeah, I think that was a lot of information. There's still a lot more to know. It's the first day of Rift being out.
Not
And we
even
have so many
24
things. Yeah,
hours.
not even 24 hours since it's been out.
Yeah, and Deity over here is like cooking up with like,
Is that
okay, how
3
can we do this
units?
with 3 units? You know? So, Yeah, and I mean, I feel like that is just about everything for today. But before we go, Deity, if you could please let them know one more time where they can find you, just in case they came in later during the stream.
Well, I didn't say it the first time, but Deity on Twitch. If you just search Deity Episode on YouTube, you'll find me. I have 2 YouTube channels now,
Oh.
so go to the main one first.
Go check him out.
Yeah, that's
Day
what-
one player, controller, now cooker, riff cooker. But yeah, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure to check out Deity. And yeah, anything else you got?
I just thought, I just remembered I was gonna put in a reward thing for Twitch channel points for a gimmick in a maid outfit. Can somebody remind me to put that in? I was gonna put that in and I forgot. It just came into my head as we're ending.
It's only for Twitch people.
It's only for Twitch people. I know. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry. But again, YouTube. If YouTube ever comes out with their own native channel point system, we'll get you there too. Okay? Yeah, that is everything from me.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. It's your boy Mashuu.
And your friendly neighbor Luka.
Peace.